Hey everyone, I am here finally in Abuja, Nigeria, and right behind me, I don't know if you can tell, there's this beautiful view of overlooking the courtyard, and but I'm on the seventh floor, so you can't see that, but there's like a lot of buildings and other things going on, lights. It's really gorgeous. I'm looking if I can see that. I don't know if you can see it or not. I should have done this morning when I woke up because the view was gorgeous. And what I am going to do is make a quick video tomorrow morning. So I came in last night on Saturday and just slept from Saturday and most of the day today on Sunday. And I can't believe it's going to be time to work tomorrow. So I'm going to be out here performing some auditing and some training of this organization that's received funds from us. And that's pretty much it, just the entire 5 days. Not going to have much time to do any sightseeing. Normally, when I go on these types of visits, I get a chance to do some shopping and touring around the city, but we're kind of on a high alert here in Nigeria. It's a very high risk for crime, street crime, piracy, terrorism, everything. And they are strongly encouraging us not to travel around the city unless we have certain types of transport, which is very hard to get. I put my order in for mine, but we'll see. I may end up just at the hotel going between here and our client. But I have made many observations just in the short time I've been here, just watching the people in the hotel, the people that work for the hotel, and also watching the citizens as I drove, or rather as I rode from the airport to my hotel. And I just want to say that just in the 2 days that I've been here, I feel even more encouraged that what I'm doing back home is the right path to go. And by that I mean I'm surrounded right now in this hotel. I am surrounded by people who, seem to be on the spectrum of employability. You have people who are just very, very happy and grateful to have a job, any type of job. And you can tell in their countenance that, this income is their survival. And then you have the other end of the spectrum, and those are the people that I eat with. So I'm eating next to very wealthy Nigerian families, and they're, men with their wives and their children, you know, um, who eat and then go out and sightsee and participate in activities. This is a very expensive hotel that I'm in right now, like very expensive. And it's something that I would not want to pay for if my company weren't paying for it. So to see families here beside me eating very comfortably and looking very well dressed and very well taken care of in their lives says a lot about the strata of wealth here and how it's distributed and what that means for the quality of your life. When I reflect back on what my life is like back home, I think, wow, we have the same thing going on here in the United States, right? We have people who are hustling and working hard and grinding, trying to make it, and they're making it just enough to make it to the next payday. And then we have the other end of people who literally don't go to work. Their work is just managing their wealth. But most of us kind of settle in at the bottom. There's hardly any middle class anymore. Most of us are near like the bottom third, the high end of the bottom third, right? And we spend our time working so that we can go on vacation, or working so we can get a small promotion which might allow you to go on better vacations. Like there's nothing sustainable. Like none of this is sustainable. None of it. Not one thing. And I am just more convinced that people, we need to have functional skills. We need to have our own homesteads, everyone in whatever form or shape that takes. If you choose to buy land and build your home, if you choose to go into debt, which I don't have a problem with for homes, if you especially if you monetize those homes, if you decide to leave the country and build your homestead, you have to do something that kind of stakes your presence in the world. We can't live in this temporary fashion, and we have to be very, very careful in our decision making and how we decide to spend money, how we decide to invest money, and how we decide and who we decide to associate with. So I'll give you a good example. I went down, I slept late, and I managed to get up early enough to catch breakfast because breakfast is included with my package. And what I noticed was that, how do I say this? The food there, the food that I ate down at the breakfast buffet were things that I would normally never eat on a normal eating day. My normal eating, I usually skip breakfast. I usually don't eat until, oh wow, 12 noon. Okay, I eat lunch, might get a snack, then I eat dinner, and I'm pretty much done. And if I do happen to eat lunch, it's something really simple, like really salad or something like that. There was possibly like 10 different types of meats, 20 different types of vegetables, breads, sauces, puddings, rices, soups, stews, all types of juices and muffins, all these things. And I thought about the people that I passed by on the streets when our van drove from the airport, like the number of people who were walking and with their children in tow, male and female, who were very thin, not because they exercise or eat right, but they're thin because they're not getting access to food. And here we are sitting in this hotel with like literally every type of food imaginable at our fingertips. Goat, chicken, 5 different kinds of fish, pork. Amazing. And then as I prepared my plate and sat down at the table, the waitress came up to me and said, "Ma'am, would you like some coffee or tea?" I said, "I'd like some coffee, please." And she looked so thin. She just looked like she doesn't get a chance to eat a lot, right? And it could be my American mindset, the part of me that says, "Oh, you know, um, being thin is not necessarily an indicator of being malnourished. It could be that she's just in excellent shape." But I just had this feeling that was not the case. It was just this feeling of that every person there working needs, it has no other option. There's nothing else but this job at this point in time. And that there's a whole other class of people, the ones who were her country colleagues who were sitting beside me and eating with me, and they were in another stratosphere. These were the ones that whose families may have access to oil money, and they were able to go to school either here or the States or in other countries and come back and live very well. It's just, there's such a difference, just such a difference in how all of us interact with money. Anyway, I just have these thoughts going through my head. They may not be very coherent right now. I do have some jet lag. I'm taking a bunch of medicine to fight off malaria and all kinds of stuff. So I have to be up in 7 hours. But I did want to comment on that. I tell you what, though, I do feel very inspired that when I get home, I need to complete my planning to walk away from my job so that I can start the next phase of my life of just working for myself completely. I thought coming here would make me change my mind about working for myself completely, about letting go of my backup job. It hasn't. It's just reinforced my view that I want to do more. And I want that more not to be dependent on the good graces of an employer. So much more I want to say. But I'm going to go to bed now. I have a lot more to say, but I need to go to sleep. And I hope you have had a chance or will have a chance to view the video that I posted up today, which is video 2 of the internet tutorial on how to start your own business. In that video, I talk about what your options are for trying to decide which product to sell. And again, there are many other options. It's just one of many things that I do when I am trying to decide what to sell. We have many more videos coming up, and there will be a live stream. I tried to live stream tonight actually, and my connection was not strong enough. So the hotel staff is working on that for me, because when I explained to them what I was trying to do, they stated that I should be able to do it. So maybe tomorrow morning if I get up early enough. Anyway, everybody, talk to you soon. Bye.